Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another new video. My name is Kamrul Hassan Sojib. So, after a long time, maybe 6 months later, I recording a new video for uploading in my YouTube channel. Everyone know that my YouTube channel name is Inbox Roadmap. So in this video, I going to show you how to configure virtual main cpanel and how to configure postfix mail server and how to install MailWizz email sender software and connect the MailWizz email sender with virtualmin postfix SMTP server and can send unlimited email. So let me repeat again. In this video, I going to show you how to configure virtualmin cpanel and update the name server and how to set up MailWizz email sender for sending unlimited email campaign. So let's start. It might be long video, but if you watch complete video, then you can understand how I set up DNS, how I set up SPF DKIM DMAR MX record properly. So let's get start. As work requirements, you need to purchase BPS server from Contavo and domain. I purchased domain from Namecheap. So I logged into the Namecheap website domain panel and I also logged into the Contavo BPS server. Now let's install our BPS server Ubuntu 20.04 operating system inside from Contavo. Go to BPS control. So click reinstall. Select Ubuntu 20.04. Put the password. You can use any password. I telling that this tutorial might be long because I doing this mail server and MailWizz email sender setup for my buyer and I recording the video, so it might be long video. You need to watch everything step by step and don't pause the video. Okay, click reinstall. So our VPS server reinstalling. Now let's add the DNS. Copy our VPS server IP, go to Namecheap, click advanced DNS, click add record. Now let's put the IP and we can add a DNS a record. This is our IPv6 address. Let's add another DNS record for our IPv6 address. We need to add one more record. Now log into our VPS server. I using BitBuys instead of Putty because Putty have some limitation. That's why for login to the VPS server, I use BitBuys SS client. So put our IP address here. VPS server password. Put the VPS server password. Click login. We need to update our hostname first. For updating hostname, go to new SMTP window and go to this directory etc slash. Now look for the hostname file. Dot our domain name. We using subdomain for installing virtualmin cpanel. Also inside the subdomain we install our MailWizz email sender software. Now after updating our hostname, you need to reboot the VPS server. Click new terminal console. Now let's install our virtualmin cpanel. Copy this command copy this command also, select type yes. Now our virtual main server installation will finish within next 5 minutes. So our virtual main cpanel install complete. Now visit to our virtual main cpanel. Click proceed. Root and password. Click next. Select medium. Click finish. Now let's create a virtual server using our domain name dot click create server. Now we need to change our name server from Namecheap because we want to add our virtual main name server inside the Namecheap so that we don't need to add SPF, DKIM, DMARC, MX record manually inside our domain. And if we update our name server, our domain will be verified automatically. So let me show you how to update the name server from Namecheap using virtual main cpanel. Go to Namecheap. Just wait for a few minutes because our new virtual main virtual server not created. Now let's go to Namecheap. Click add new name server ns1 host. another server. Put the IP address. Now go to click domain. So our name server will be app.our domain name. App3. So we changed the name server and we used virtualmin cpanel as name server. Now go to our virtualmin cpanel. Let's create a virtual server using our main domain, and we send email from this domain. Click create virtual server, write the domain name. Now go to server configure. Now select our subdomain. Go to server configuration. Click SSL certificate. Go to let's encrypt. Now click request certificate. So we install a SSL certificate inside our virtual min. Select set as default service certificate. Now we need to install our virtual min DKIM extension. For installing DKIM extension, click email setting. Now click domain key identified mail. Click email setting, then domain key identified mail. Click install DKIM. Our DKIM successfully installed. Select this option. Now we can send a test email from our virtual mail cpanel. For sending test email, let's go to our domain, select our main domain. We need to add demarc record because inside the virtual main cpanel SPF dcam mx record already added, because we added our virtual main name server directly inside the name chip. Now we need to add demarc record. For adding demarc record inside the virtual main DNS management, click server configuration, click DNS record. Now click add text record, click create a record. Underscore demarc is the host name and put the demarc value. Click create. We need to add our reverse DNS. For adding reverse DNS, go to Contabo panel, click reverse DNS management. For our IPv6, we need to add one more DNS inside the virtual main. To put the IP address, create. Click update the reverse DNS app. Click save. Now let's send a test email. Go to edit user. Now let's create a new email address from the virtual machine panel. Info. Generate password. Save the password inside a node file. And our email address. Click create email address, and we can connect our email address SMTP details and IMAP details with the MailWizz email center. Also using the SMTP details and IMAP details, we can warm up our new virtual main email server using instantly. Here I warming up 100 email address inside the instantly software. Here I connected almost 100 email address for warming up my IP. Every you know that what is warm up? Warm up is the gradual email sending process for higher inbox deliverability and domain reputation build up. So warm up is the gradual email sending process, and if you connect your email server with virtual with instantly, they can do your email address warm up automatically. Now let's send a test email using our virtual main cpanel. Go to gmas SMTP. Now write our SMTP hostname. app dot username is the email address, password, put the email address password of our virtual main, port 465 SSL. Let's send a test email to my email address. Temporary authentication failure. So if we get such error inside our using our virtual main cpanel postfix SMTP, we need to fix this. For fix this error of the virtual main postfix SMTP, you need to write some command inside our VPS server. So I already have this file virtual main postfix SMTP server temporary error issue solved. Copy this command, clear, write this, copy, restart our postfix SMTP server of virtual main. Now try to send a test email using our new configured SMTP server of virtual main cpanel. Click test it. So our this time our email successfully delivered. Let's check our mailbox. So this is the email address that I received, and let's check our email header. So this is the SPF record. This is our email server IP. See, we used this IP for our virtual main cpanel setup with postfix SMTP server and dcam record pass, dmart pass. Also our email landed in inbox. So using this email server SMTP details, we can connect our virtual main cpanel postfix SMTP server with our MailWizz email sender. So I going to show you how to install MailWizz email sender. I did not pause any of my work, so you can watch complete video and you can build up your own email server and MailWizz email sender software that can send unlimited email. Also your email will land in inbox. Like after configuration of my email server, I send a test email inside the inbox. Also SPF DKM DMAR. Okay, I also warming up the email server using instantly. Just show you that this is 100 email address of my previous buyer, but I did same setup like this tutorial. So if you want to get higher inbox deliverability, you can contact with me. Now I going to show you how to install MailWizz email sender. inside our virtualmin cpanel. For installing our MailWizz email sender, log into our virtualmin cpanel. Username root. Now go to file manager. Now let's upload our MailWizz email sender latest zip file inside this directory. I have the MailWizz latest version. Now upload the MailWizz email sender latest zip file inside the virtualmin file manager directory. It will take some time for uploading this file because it is almost 180 megabyte file. So our virtualmin latest.zip file upload complete. Now let's extract the file. Now we can now we can delete our latest.zip file. Let's install. Purchase code. We need to add our MailWizz purchase code because MailWizz is a premium email sender software. You can purchase MailWizz from Inbanto marketplace. Let me put the MailWizz license. Here I pause the video because I need to put my MailWizz license. I added my MailWizz license. Now put a website name. We need to install Cron and IMAP extension. Copy. click check again. So everything okay, click next. Click next. Put the database details of the virtualmin cpanel. Go to our virtualmin cpanel, click edit database. Now create a new database. Click create database. Put the database name, username and database password. Click start importing. Now we need to add some we need to add the user details of the MailWizz email sender. Put the password. Click create account. Now we need to add cron job. Copy first cron job. Go to virtual main. Go here. Click create new cron job. Load 1 minute. Two minutes. Each minute. Click create. Let's add our second cron job. Every 2 minutes. Ten minutes. So we successfully added our all cron job and click cron job install and continue. Click back in. So our MailWizz email sender successfully installed. Now let's log into our MailWizz email sender. Click login. Now we can delete our install folder from the file manager of the virtualmin cpanel because we successfully installed our MailWizz email sender. Now we need to connect our SMTP server, bounce server, and feedback loop server with the MailWizz email sender so that we can send our email campaign from the MailWizz email sender. Now let's connect our virtual main postfix SMTP server, also connect MailWizz bounce server and feedback loop server. So log in to the virtual main, log into the MailWizz email sender admin panel. MailWizz email sender have two part. One part is MailWizz admin panel and another part is MailWizz customer panel. From MailWizz admin panel, you can connect email server, SMTP, bound server, feedback loop server. Also, you can change any default setting from the MailWizz admin panel. And if you want to send email campaign, then you need to log into the MailWizz customer panel. So click server, click bound server. Now we need to create a new email address for adding bound server. Log into the virtual main cpanel, go to select our main domain. Now click edit user, create a user to the server, select a email address, create an email address, name bounce, put the password, click create. Now we created two new email address for MailWizz bounce server and feedback loop server. Copy our new email address, go to MailWizz email center, click create new bounce server, put the email address, hostname. This is our hostname we added at the beginning of the tutorial. Port 993 SSL, validate SSL. Click save changes. Now let's add the feedback loop server. Click put the hostname fb the rate port 993 SSL. Click save changes. Now let's add the delivery server. Click create new server, select the SMTP. Also, MailWizz have a new feature. You can create a warm-up plan schedule. Then you can assign the warm-up plan schedule with the delivery MailWizz delivery server. When you send email campaign, all of your email campaign will deliver according to this MailWizz email sender warm-up plan schedule. Warm-up. If you send email campaign using MailWizz email sender warm-up plan schedule, it will help you for higher email inbox deliverability. So go to delivery server, add our SMTP, click SMTP. Now put our hostname, username info at the rate our domain name because we created this email address at the beginning of the tutorial. Put the from email, port 465, protocol SSL, select the bound server, put the password of the email address, click save changes. Now please validate the server, click validate server. Now check our mailbox. We received our email inside the Gmail inbox. Click the verification link. So our new email server SMTP connected with the MailWizz email sender. Now we can log into our MailWizz customer panel and can send our email campaign. I'm not going to show you how to send email campaign from MailWizz because it is easy. You can watch in you can watch my another video of MailWizz email center for sending email campaign from MailWizz. Also, I tested the SMTP server which is working fine. Also, SMTP server email getting in inbox. Let me review all of the tasks that I did inside this tutorial. First of all, I purchased a VPS server from Contabo and purchased a domain from Namecheap. Then I used Vista. Then I used Bitbuys SS client for login to the VPS server. Then I install virtualmin cpanel. Also, virtualmin cpanel have postfix SMTP server. I changed the name server of the Namecheap. Also, I installed MailWizz email sender. Also, I added cron job. Now everything working properly. Also, I sent a test email from Gmas SMTP tester and our email landed in inbox. Also, I explain what is warm up. You can do warm up using instantly, like I told that I already warming up 100 email address using instantly for higher inbox deliverability. If you have any question regarding this long tutorial, because this tutorial almost 50 minute or almost 50-minute tutorial it is. If you don't understand my language, that's okay, because I am Bengali, so you might not understand my language properly. But if you watch the video, you don't need to understand my language. You just follow all the steps so that you can configure your own email server and MailWizz email sender. If you have any question, you can give me message. I write my contact info WhatsApp number inside the video description. You can give me message if you have any question regarding this tutorial. Also, if you want to configure bulk email server for sending bulk email, you can give me message. Also, as work requirements, I need VPS server and domain. That's it. And best of luck. We can end our tutorial. Best of luck.